All right. So right before we ended, um I started talking about the canceled live action Zelda series and claymation Fox series from Nintendo that were canceled because of leaks. And I was saying how it was super odd for them to cancel something due to a leak. Like leaks are messed up and it hurts their advertisement a bit and kind of spoils things for people, but I don't think that's ever enough to cancel something, and things don't usually get canceled just because something got leaked. And because Nintendo has so many like anti-consumer practices, people want like immediately your thought is just like, come on, Nintendo again. Like it's just another of many weird choices by Nintendo, and as much as we all love them, it's just like they make some weird and very odd choices in their company sometimes.
I definitely have noticed that they've been under a lot of fire lately. I think I maybe since last year, or I don't know how long has the drift existed on the Switch so far?
I don't know, technically since the beginning because it was always there. It just was a matter
Oh,
of time
yeah,
before it
right.
started happening. um, but like,
Weirdly enough, they only just now acknowledge it.
yeah, um, I think that even though I would prefer a 2D animated Zelda series, I think that it's one of the series. It's a series that could work in live action because most of the characters are humanoid, um, and either through prosthetics or a little bit of CGI, you can make them look more like the characters. Like Hylians literally just have pointy ears, and that's it. They're basically elves, so they would be easy. The Gerudo are giant women with like large noses. That would be another easy one to do in live action. I think that Zelda of a lot of more stylized video games is one that could work really well in live action. What do you think?
I would say it's something like I would say it's something like live action Legend of Zelda wouldn't be unbelievable. I think that the way you described it can definitely have it work that way. And I definitely don't think you need to have too much CG animation in order to make some characters who might be a little too hard to make. Maybe except for uh, I forgot the name of the rounder ones, but I'd say characters like Ganondorf. I'd say that take at least some uh, makeup efforts. It's simply
Yeah, I feel like his base form, it would just take some prosthetics and makeup. But once he like F, I would assume you would naturally want him to transform into like his like giant like pig form eventually, and that would require some CGI. So when it comes to Star Fox as a claymation, I don't know if it was a series or a movie, but as a claymation, I think that works perfectly because I don't remember where, but wasn't there like some Star Fox thing where it was like a person in a mask and had like their jaw moving and like weirdly. I don't know. I feel like that claymation style of animation fits well with Star Fox because it's something that I don't know. When I think Star Fox, claymation pops in my head due to that Star Fox and like mask that is that famous Star Fox mask that was used. And I'm not really sure what it was used in. I'm gonna look it up. What do you think about Star Fox claymation?
mm, hmm. That's a, I guess that's a weird question. I mean, it's not something I didn't think of before, but in the same sense, I don't see how that could be a problem either. Normally, I haven't seen a bad clay animation before, so I wouldn't say that this would turn out terrible.
Um, yeah, I feel like Nintendo. I'm glad that they are starting to realize that they need to start not need to, but they should start making serious out of their properties. But I'm upset that they canceled these because I'm like, this could have been the first step to them making more serious. Like I've been wanting like a Metroid series for a very long time, or just like a Metroid animated movie. But like I feel like they have access to so many IPs that would work very well in animation and would lend themselves well to that art form. And people have been like clamoring for it for a while now, and it's weird that they haven't done it already.